Right, this is David Jolly, my graded unit presentation. Just tell you a bit about my presentation process that I went through to make it, to do my stuff, and what it ended up like. So basically I started off with my brief. The brief was to come up with something that I could use that would be profitable and I could use as a sort of career music industry. It would sort of further my path kind of thing. I decided on doing a solo EP. That was because I thought it'd be a good idea, because I've always been playing in bands and writing music. The bands weren't really getting anywhere. It was more like I was trying to go somewhere differently. I was thinking that this is my kind of style, this is my songs, and it was kind of different from what everybody else was doing. So I've always been writing my own stuff, and sort of having me sort of low quality demos, just record them on my computer or my phone or whatever. So I thought it'd be a good idea to sort of make a better sounding professional sort of thing. To do with that. So that was basically my proposal, just that I could do that. Thought it'd be a good, I thought I'd be able to do it because in my college I had known obviously music students. I had the facilities to rehearse and stuff like that if I needed to. I knew I could basically play all the instruments, like when I recorded, I played basically everything really. I needed a drummer. So Richard's meeting with a student at the college. He asked him if he could play drums for me, and I did any percussion and sort of stuff that I needed. I also was in touch with James Grant, who is quite a well-known Scottish songwriter. He's Loving Money in the 80s and stuff. He's still been active with his solo albums and stuff like that, playing in Celtic Connections and kind of Scottish folk music scene, and that's kind of my music to begin with. It started off like that, sort of folky. So he was obviously able to, although it changed it, he was able to give me help and ideas and sort of mentoring kind of thing, to help me bring out the best in my songs, which was just another reason that I thought this would be the best idea for me to do. There was a lot of different people that I would need to think about, sort of thing, that would keep to make a realistic sort of target to make this EP. Somebody else from the college as well was Megan Yeomans. She's an art student, and it was actually when I was thinking about obviously needing to have a good quality CD. If I'm going to want this to be able to be sold to people and to be seen by promoters or A&R guys or whatever, it would need to be something that would stand out, a good quality, again professional looking product. So Megan was able to design artwork for me, and that's basically everybody I used, kinda. For the recording again, it was just me recording everything. James helped me put in some back vocals, but with guitar work, but Richard was doing the drums, and that was it basically. And as I've said, with my past experiences, I was able to use all this in the project. So then I had to write my business plan. What I done for my business plan was basically explain my proposal and stuff. I also had to do market research, which was basically sort of trying to think about what my genre of music was, and it did change. As a recording process, it started off kind of folky and then became more full band, sort of rocky type of thing. So there was a lot of different competition that I was working against throughout the process, really. I had to sort of think about, the main thing was what are other bands offering, and that that I was offering that was different. Um, I had to sort of work out what market I was fitting into. And that was a sort of pop rock, like even though it has changed, it was always like pop rock kind of stuff. And that was sort of what I had to focus on. So I had to kind of think about what the artist would be like, how I would insert myself into this market and become known. I thought an easy sort of way, like it's quite accessible. It's like using Facebook and SoundCloud. SoundCloud is what I set up first. That was because I was able to record my demos and put them on the internet for people to see. They were able to check out what I was doing, and it also let me have a look at and have a re-listen to my stuff, like sort of go over it and thinking this needs done again, I need to perfect this. That was a really good idea, because I was able to change it, and then, like I said, change my music so it could evolve and become the finished product, which was the highest quality I could offer. And then once I'd done it on SoundCloud, I set up a Facebook account. I was able to then take the songs I'd put on SoundCloud and upload them to Facebook sort of as links people could see. I used this throughout the process. Well, as soon as I set it up, I kept using it. Set it up kind of towards the end, obviously I needed to have the songs recorded. It's like the last few months I used it, and I'm still using it at the moment. That kind of created hype for me. Like, it's like within days I was getting people was liking my page, and it was just going up. And as long as I had the music, people were always coming back and listening. I also decided that I would have a launch gig to sort of promote it, and I thought this would create a lot of hype over my EP launch, and that would then give people more reason to come see me rather than other people, because they would say it's not just another gig, it would be a big launch night. Even though I was this unknown guy, like people, like friends and other artists that I might have helped out, were coming to see me and saying I'm going to this launch night, and it sounded a lot better than just going to a pulse gig. However, so that added a lot of hype, and it was a good promotional tool to use that. Also at the launch gig, I decided to, because I was releasing my EP, decided to use. I was going to sell my EP for £2. I thought that was a good price. At first, like I sort of try to compare it to other things people are buying, like younger generation, obviously, type of people. What people are buying these days, it's like if I was selling it at £2 and it was 4 songs, that'd be about 50p a song. That's like, you can get apps on your phone for 59p. I thought that was a good comparison. You say you would buy an app just like that, without really thinking about it, and then you're getting this music that you listen to and like, you're getting that for 50p really for a song. So I thought, saying that's good quality. And at the gig, I decided to give it away for free, just as a sort of way to get it out there. Although at the gig there was a lot of people saying, no, you should charge for it just because of the quality. And I'll show you what the quality was. It's just because I had put so much work into the artwork. It looked really good. The CD label, I had a booklet. I'll show you. This is the finished product here. You can see I've got the label I done. and got a booklet made. Yeah, so it's lyrics and stuff, got the thank you pages and a wee blurb, kind of thing. So I thought that was worth it, and that's what people were saying. You should charge, and then so people were giving me like £2 on the night. Even a couple of people gave me £5 just to pay for it. So that showed my market research had been done well, and I put good quality into it. And I made a small profit because the biggest expense was like the £2 was basically the income I was making. The and what I was spending was about I think it was about £70 for me to get the artwork all printed out, and I used this thing here. It's like a printer. It was a tenner about, and basically I just stuck the label on. That was the only thing I ever got printed. I just stuck the label on it, and then got the blank disc, which is about a fiver for 50, and press it down and it comes on. So I made a bit of I made just about £15–20, because I was basically just trying to, the £2 was basically for to make my money back. Basically it was all I needed. I was trying, obviously my first EP, so I was like, I need to get my money out, sorry, my music out there. So it wasn't much I wanted to make sure I could make a profit, and I proved that it did make a profit. But the big thing was getting the music out there, and which would lead to making a bigger profit, which obviously if I need to reprint CDs and stuff, I will make a bigger profit because more people know the music and want the CDs. I copyrighted them as well, just basically sending it in the post to myself, make sure they get stamped and stuff. So it was by law, nobody could say this is my stuff or take it, and I would be able to say this is mine. So one other thing I done was to ensure that I got this good quality was make good quality recordings, and this was free as well in regards to finances. It never cost me anything, I never lost anything. All the equipment was mine, which was a lot of help to making a profit. Like if I had to pay for that, it would have cost me a lot of money. So just done that recorded it in my house I used Pro Tools on my laptop. That was all done there. And a couple of them, 2 of my tracks I recorded with James Grant in the Scottish Music Centre on his computer with Logic, and that was really good. He was able to do the mixing and stuff like that, so it was and once they sounded really good quality, so I was able to sort of mirror the sound he took, and make sure I had a good quality sort of thing. And because I got this, as you can see, like I've got the finished product. I've got I gave a lot, sold most of them. I gave a couple away. Even on the night, because I'd played a good performance, I'd made sure it was good quality stuff. I was talking to a promoter on the night. I gave him a disc. He said, right, it sounds good, I'll come down and hear you, watch you, and I've got already offered gigs. So I think that proves that my graded unit was a success. It was profitable, and that was basically what I was set out to do. I made a product that's furthering my career, that I can keep using, and also it made a profit. Because what I've done, I've made the money and stuff. I've overcame the risks that were there, that people could maybe not like my music, but due to my determination and commitment, create this perfect product, then it gave me the finished product, and it was a success. This took once I'd laid out my timeline, laid out the plan, just had to get through it, and it turned out a success.